So today I am going to show you how to block your Christmas ornaments. I had a whole bunch of Christmas ornaments that I showed you a few weeks back in one of my videos, and they curled up a little bit. So I want to show you how to go ahead and block them so that they will stop curling and hang flat on your Christmas tree. And I apologize for the lighting. Here in Maine, it is like the season where it's dark and gloomy all of the time. So I guess it's time that I have to invest in a studio light. Right now I'm using pole lamps behind my camera. Yeah, it's doing all right, but it's not doing the best. So I guess it's time to invest. All right, so let's go ahead and block some Christmas ornaments. So what we are going to need is a couple of blocking pads. I got these at Walmart. They came in 4 in a pack, and they're rubbery. So you need a couple of them. You need some pins. I am using some T-pins. You can get this in the office section. You can also use push pins or common pins, but today I am using these T-pins. All right, and then I am doing the soaking method. I find that method works best over the spraying method. Actually, the best is the steaming method. But I, on the other hand, don't have a working steamer right now, so I've ordered a new one. Today is Cyber Monday, and I ordered a new one on Amazon. And once that's in, I will go ahead and I will show you the difference between soaking, spraying, and steaming with some other items. But for today, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the soaking method. I already went ahead and did this one day before yesterday. And, you know, it dries overnight, and you can see the difference because this one wants to curl and this one is nice and flat now. Of course, it still has play. It's not stiff. I didn't use any like sugar and water or cornstarch and water solutions. This is just simply soaking and pinning and letting dry overnight, and you can already see that it's not curling. Now this video isn't about starching, it's just about blocking, not stiffening. Okay, so I have my water here, and I'm going to go ahead. Here's all of my little goodies. You can see that, you know, they're wanting to curl. You know, we got these balls that are just wanting to end up turning into like a little bowl. So I'm going to set those back there and bring this over here. So all we're going to do is, okay, let's start with these balls. I'm going to go ahead. I have 4 Christmas balls, and I'm going to just soak them. Make sure they're good and soaked. You want to make sure that all the yarn fibers are soaked through and through. You can see the little air bubbles coming through here. I'm going to turn them over. Okay. And then you're just going to squeeze. Don't wring them. Just squeeze the excess water out. Okay. And these will end up drying overnight. It's 10 o'clock in the morning right now, and I'm doing this, so it has all day to dry and then overnight. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and do the little stockings because I can fit them over on that other side, and then we'll pin them. So it's a really simple method. I mean, you're just saturating them in water, giving them a little ring. Oh, no, squeeze, I should say, not a ring. Do not ring. Okay, this one seemed to be, let me give that another squeeze. There we go. Okay. Kind of make sure that you shape it how you want it. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab our pins. And just grab a few here. And you're just going to pin it in the shape that you want it. I want this to be up here. That seems to be good. I think I'll end up maybe, yeah. Okay. Then the next one. And I'm not going to make you watch me pin all of them because that'll just make you click off probably, because this is kind of a, once you've seen one being pinned, you've seen them all being pinned. Let me show you the stocking really quick. Hold on just a minute. Okay. So I'm going to put one over here in the little heel. And then in each corner, kind of give it a little bit of a pull when you pin it. And then one right here. And then I'm going to come out into the toe, probably right here. And that looks good. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. I won't pin these right now. I'm going to move over here onto the other side. And I am going to soak these. You get the idea over here. You're going to do the same for the other stocking and the other Christmas balls. So now we're going to go ahead and do the other tree. And then these snowflakes. Okay, let's move this out of the way. And again, this is just blocking. It's not stiffening. It's blocking so that everything will stop curling up. Okay, so we're going to place this one here. And we'll put our tree down here and put our other snowflake up here. And grab some more pins. And on this one here, I am going to put the pins in every one of these little points. Okay. Give it a little pull when you're pinning it. Oh, okay, I gotta move this one because this one's going over the edge. Okay, bring it down. Okay. And we're gonna pin these points. That's good. And then for this tree, we're going to do the same one, same thing for this gold one. So I'm not going to make you watch that one. I'm not going to make you watch anything. it's all up to you what you want to watch. Okay, so for these, the point of the tree, give it a little pull. Give it a little pull. In the corners of the little trunk. And then I'm going to go ahead and I am going to put a couple alongside the tree just for extra measures. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish pinning these and let them sit overnight and dry. And then we will come back and unpin them and see how they are. Alright, so I went ahead and I pinned everything else except for this last ball because I did want to let you know that like we did with the corners of the sock and with the tree and the snowflakes, you pulled those out because you wanted these points to be nice and pointy. But you want to make sure that you don't do that with these because you want to make sure you keep this nice round shape. So don't like pull because you're going to end up getting a point that you don't want. When it dries, even though we're not starching it, it still will hold a little bit of a point. So just place your pins gently. See that one? You got to make sure gently so that you don't pull your circle out of shape. All right. So we'll see you back here when they're dry. And I forgot to turn the mic on. So I'm going to go ahead and be doing a voiceover. So these are all nice and dry. They dried overnight. We'll go ahead and we'll start with the snowflake. We'll unpin this one. And there, see, look, it's nice and flat. Not curling like it did when I first pinned it. Looks good. And the gold one. Yep, it's really nice. I'm happy with that. Nice and flat. Now it's not stiff because we didn't stiffen it with any solution. We just blocked it. So they're nice and flat. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to unpin a ball. And we'll do this one too. Might as well do all of them. I'm going to unpin them all real quick. Now you can already tell that they're not curling up into a little bowl like they were. Nice and flat. Going to hang on your tree. Nice and flat. Not going to curl up. Those come out really nice. I like blocking. These socks seemed a little wet. They were still a little damp, but that's okay. We'll just go ahead and let them air dry off to the side. But see the point of the heel where I pinned it? It stayed nice and pointy. And the top, yep, I like it. It came out nice. The miracles of blocking. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and set these socks aside so that they can continue drying. And moving on over to the Christmas tree. We're going to give this an unpinning. And if you remember, this Christmas tree was curling up pretty good, especially at the top. Not anymore. It's nice and flat. Just be sure when they're using the soaking method to give it a good squeeze to get all that excess water out. And then just lay it flat. give it a pinning, let it dry overnight, and you will be happy with your blocking. So that is how you block ornaments, and I'm pleased with that. I like the way that they came out. Like I said, I didn't starch them. I just blocked them so they're not stiff, but they're now nice and flat so that they'll hang straight on the tree. So if you found this video to be helpful, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. So until next time, bye!